Well, in this city update, my guest today is Andrew Barksdale. He's with North Carolina Department of Transportation, and he's going to tell us about the project that's taking place southbound lanes of Ramsey Street as you're heading to downtown, just under the CSX overpass. Andrew, what can you tell us about this project?
Well, we have a retaining wall here that was over 50 years old along the Ramsey Street, and it was beginning to lean over, and it reached its natural life, and we needed to replace it. And we're replacing it for the safety of citizens and driving public. And the project began in January, where we closed the southbound lanes to stage the equipment and make sure it was safe for everybody. And we had to rip out the old retaining wall and everything. The project was, we were hoping to have the road open by now and reopened by now. And we've run into two unforeseen challenges. We've had to do two redesigns. One of the issues was the soil was a lot harder than we had realized, because we have to dig, and we have dug, steel piles deep into the ground to support the wall. It's a pre-concrete cast material. It's very sturdy, very strong. Because the soils were so hard in some areas, we had to come up with a redesign to make sure the wall has full integrity and is structurally sound without going as deep. Right. Necessarily, and we do have that plan. We come up with a slight design change that will work, and so we had to implement that, and which caused a delay in the project. And the other issue is this retaining wall over here. This retaining wall belongs to CSX, the railroad that goes over Ramsey Street. We've come up with a new design to have our new retaining wall will go right up to their retaining wall. Our retaining wall will go up to their wing wall, and they will be kind of cohesive. We originally were going to connect the two. The railroad asked us not to actually connect it, but we've come up with a new design plan for that we had to do after the contract. We're getting the final approval of that, so there's a little bit of a pause in work on that aspect, but we can get things done pretty quickly once we get the final approval of the new design. And we hope to get finished by the end of July, which is still behind schedule, and we really appreciate everyone's patience with this while we get this new wall built and making it look better.
Well, it looks like it's coming along nicely here with the retaining wall, and I know that the city has contributed just a little bit of money after the project is complete to help with the aesthetics of it, to make it look even better.
That's correct, Sherry. I'm glad you mentioned that. Not only are we redoing the infrastructure with the retaining wall that will last for many years, but the city of Fayetteville has given us about $45,000 to improve the landscaping and add some plantings and some trees and some irrigation after we're done. So we'll finish with the wall project and get all our heavy equipment out of here, and then spruce up and beautify the area once we're complete, thanks to the city of Fayetteville effort. So it's a joint effort between the city and us to rebuild the wall, which is DOT's responsibility, but also make the area more beautiful.
Okay, well, I can't wait until it's complete. I'm sure it's going to look beautiful. Now, if someone wants any more information about this project or any NCDOT project, where can they go to get that information?
They can just go to ncdot.gov and get all sorts of information, and also ask us questions that they have for us from that website.
All right, thank you so much. And thank you for watching this City Update. We'll see you next time.